Social workers na people wey dey look for people wey dey in need, like community people dem. Usai dem can assess dem situation and help dem for adjust to change and challenge dem wey dem dey get, like sickness, divorce or unemployment. Like every year, the Sierra Leone Association of Social Workers can get national conference usai dem can gather social work students dem, social workers and big alejo dem na society for talk about the challenge dem wey the social work profession don dey get and how dem go able for find solution for some pandemic challenge here. But this year, wetin na the topic of discussion na the National Social Work Conference. Michelle Conte, na the Secretary General for the Sierra Leone Association of Social Workers, been explain more.
Without a law that shows how the regulation ought to be. That's why we are pushing. Ministry of Social Welfare have been doing it for a while now. But us as an association, we are now pursuing a similar course for us to have an enactment of a bill that looks at the regulation of social work. So we continue to make publicity out of it to say yes, we need a regulation, but it needs not to be delayed. It needs to come into force and to be as urgent as now. That's why as part of the conversation we said, let us deal with regulation. Regulation includes the law, and the law should also look at education. If you do not have proper education of these social workers, then we are having a regulation in futility. Also, as professionals, we ought to be guided by ethical standards. That's why we say, like every other country that is regulating social work, we say we need to have conversation on the ethical standards of social work in Sierra Leone.
Where in the talk as the Minister of Social Welfare, Melrose Karminty, starts for talk about the importance of this profession.
Our social workers at work with those victims, when they will be shouting, sometimes they are even violent. It's only professional social workers that will calm them down and put sense into them to be able to understand. As I'm speaking to you now, our offices are filled with parents, family members coming in day by day. They want their children in the rehab center. Why are they coming in their numbers? It is because of the professional work that the social workers are doing there. The good news also is that in addition to all of what we are doing trainings as well in the office. We are getting professionals to come and give additional training, yes, to our social workers. Because when you prove yourself here, I had somebody was saying, you might...
Melrose Karminty carry on say, for this reason, it will ensure say, the ministry work one for let the social work bill where the ministry done the work on for long time now turn law.
The ministry is presently working on the social work regulatory bill, and I want to thank the UNICEF rep for giving us the slides on the social work regulatory bill. This is key for our country. Because when you look at advanced countries, other developing countries, they have it. Nobody is going to take you serious, especially our development partners, if we don't regulate our social work. If we don't regulate the workers or the institution. So we are currently working on it. In fact, just last week, I presented it to the cabinet subcommittee, and they've approved it. So my next phase, which is probably next week, the next cabinet, I am presenting the social work regulatory bill. I am optimistic.
Melrose Karminty and for call on social work students name for come together as we for build respect for the profession and self say let them pay attention to them book so that them self could be professional. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Me na Sonia Bell, the report.